All right, Grant ecosystem, beautiful people, great men and women, great mind, and people of elite. I welcome you back again to the update, and I want you to all pay attention to this information because this one is very important, and it has to do with going over to abroad to make sure that every document that is in line that needed to be signed and the framework of disbursement is going to be carried out, and I believe IMF is going to cross-check it as they get to that place before they put their signatory on those documents before disbursement will commence. And five delegates were selected to embark on that journey, and I want you to sit tight and pay attention to what is playing out, because I'm going to read them to you for you to hear it, and you decide what you want to do with the information. And before we proceed, I would like to welcome newcomers, people who are watching for the very first time, or people who have been watching and have not subscribed. Please subscribe, it doesn't cost you anything, and leave your comment behind. Now, let's go back to business. So, if you ask me now, the problem we are having right now is it that IMF and the federal government, or the grant handlers, are in disagreement because of the document has not been properly structured in a way that it will favor the masses. I believe this is the strong hold that the IMF is having on the federal government. So, my brothers and sisters, that's just my personal opinion. But let's move further. All right, this is what is happening, and let's get to it. Now, pay attention to the news update. Urgent clarity demanded on Nigeria on fund disbursement, and millions in Nigeria are awaiting economic relief as an urgent demand for clarity on humanitarian and empowerment fund disbursement takes center stage. Okay, now the current situation is largely attributed to institutional inconsistency, bureaucratic delay, and non-compliance, which have severely eroded trust, particularly between the IMF and the Nigerian government. If you ask me, if, like I said in my previous video, if somebody is willing to assist you with funds so that you can empower your citizens, I believe you should take it without uh, 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 backing an eyelid, because this IMF forms is not that you are going to pay back. There is no collateral involved. It's not going to cost you anything. They are just giving you so that you can empower your citizens, and you are finding it difficult to put your documents in order because you want to siphon the money. I believe this is what is playing out between the IMF and the government officials. So I'm just saying, what do I know? Now, the International Monetary Fund, which is the IMF, recently issued a steam 4 days ultimatum rejecting Nigeria plea as an extension. This move signaled the IMF growing frustration with Nigerians not following due process. Like I said, they don't want to follow due process. That is why the document is difficult for them to put in order. They don't want anything that will go smoothly. They always want chaos so that they can siphon whatever they want to siphon. Now, IMF is speaking, saying that this strong stand by IMF is rooted in Nigeria history of unfulfilled commitments regarding transparency and accountability, including recent delays in sign-off and inaccurate documentation. Like I said, they don't want to make sure the document is in order. They don't want to document every process so that they don't want to be accountable for all these things. So they want to cut corners. So IMF is saying no, that document must be accurate for them to proceed with this form, because they cannot credit you without documents. So in order for them to credit the federal government account, they need those documents so that history will have their say. Now the 4 days deadline was not attributing was not sorry, let me take it again. The 4 days deadline was not arbitrary but strategically aligned with global disbursement timeline and coordinated financial calendar. Failure to meet this deadline risks jeopardizing other international agreements. This response, 5 carefully selected delegates were chosen to travel abroad to sign critical documents on behalf of Nigeria government, aiming to resume the IMF of Nigeria commitment. These delegates are tasked with resuming the IMF financially disbursement and framework, undergoing compliance briefing, and act as co-signatory of fund tackling, tackling, tackling. There are also a possibility that they may accompany the IMF delegates back to Nigeria to oversee the disbursement. The reason for this international signing is the IMF Integrity Protocol, which mandates financial approval in a natural way. Securing secure financial jurisdiction, especially given Nigeria past record of delay and political interference. The consequences of non-compliance are severe, including the potential suspension of related funds program, financial sanction, a significant loss of donor confidence, and widespread the enfranchisement of grassroots corporation corporators. If all goes according to plan, the delegate, possibly accompanied by the IMF supervisory team, will initial will initiate the verification and clearance of initial stakeholders' wallet, followed by directive disbursement of funds to stakeholders and then grassroots beneficiaries. Now, in all of this, what they are trying to say, why Nigerians are finding difficult to sign this disbursement, sign this document per se, is because they don't want to be accountable for whatever is going to take place. In case this money is given to them, they don't want to be accountable for losses because they want to siphon this money. That's just the basic of all these going back and forth, and the reason why disbursement is delayed. And these 5 delegates that they have assigned to take out this tax, we don't know their names and we don't know who they are. Are they picking them from the grant ecosystem, or it is government personnel that is going to go for this journey? We don't know, but we pray that this time around that they have selected the 5 personnel that will go for this oversee for this IMF to put their signature on the document before money will exchange hand. They do the needful while they get to that place. So, what is your take in this grant ecosystem? What is your take in this information? Do you think that these 5 people that have been selected to go and carry out this information, this tax, and make sure that the signatory is on board to make sure disbursement take place? Do you think they will do the needful when they get to that place? And do you think that they will consider the masses first before themselves? Let us know in the comment section. And this is the update. Please subscribe and don't forget to like and share this video. And bye for now.